Once upon a time, there was a girl named Emily. She lived in a small town with her family. Let me tell you a story about Emily and her family. Emily's family was made up of 5 people: her mom, her dad, her little brother Jake, and their pet cat, Whiskers. They lived in a cozy house with a red door and a big garden in the backyard. Emily loved her family very much. They did everything together. On weekends, they would go to the park and play games. Sometimes, they would have a picnic with sandwiches and juice. Emily's mom would make the best sandwiches with cheese, ham, and lettuce. One sunny Saturday, Emily's family decided to go on a special adventure. They packed a picnic basket with sandwiches, fruits, and a chocolate cake that Emily's mom baked the night before. They all piled into their car and drove to the nearby forest. As they walked through the tall trees, Emily and Jake played a game of I Spy. Emily's dad carried the picnic basket, and her mom held Jake's hand so he wouldn't get lost. Whiskers, the cat, trotted along, curious about the new smells and sounds of the forest. They found a beautiful spot by a bubbling stream to have their picnic. The sun peeked through the leaves, creating a magical pattern on the ground. They spread out a colorful blanket and sat down to enjoy their delicious lunch. After eating, Emily and Jake played near the stream, skipping stones and laughing. Whiskers chased butterflies, and Emily's mom and dad relaxed on the blanket, enjoying the peaceful surroundings. As the day went on, they discovered a hidden path that led to a meadow filled with wildflowers. The colors were so vibrant that it felt like they had stepped into a painting. They took pictures and picked some flowers to bring home. The sun began to set, casting a warm glow on the meadow. Emily's family gathered to watch the sunset, and Jake exclaimed, "It's like a giant orange popsicle in the sky." They all laughed and agreed that it was the most beautiful sunset they had ever seen. On the way home, Emily looked out of the car window and thought about how lucky she was to have such a wonderful family. They may not have a big, fancy house or lots of money, but they had something more important: love and togetherness. Back at home, Emily's mom tucked Jake into bed, and her dad read them a bedtime story. Whiskers curled up at the foot of Emily's bed, purring softly. As Emily drifted off to sleep, she felt grateful for her family and the special day they had shared. The next morning, Emily woke up to the smell of pancakes wafting from the kitchen. She hurried downstairs to find her mom flipping pancakes on the stove, and her dad setting the table. Jake was already at the table, pouring syrup on his pancakes with a big grin on his face. As they enjoyed their breakfast together, Emily's dad said, "We should have more special adventures like yesterday." Everyone agreed, and they decided to make it a monthly tradition to explore new places and create lasting memories as a family. And so, every month, Emily's family went on a new adventure, whether it was a trip to the beach, a hike in the mountains, or a visit to a nearby town. Each adventure brought them closer together, strengthening the bond they shared as a family. As the years passed, Emily grew up surrounded by love and support. She cherished the memories of those special family adventures and carried the values of togetherness and appreciation for simple joys into her adulthood. In the end, Emily realized that a family is not just about the people you live with, but the moments you share, the laughter you create, and the love that binds you together. And so, the story of Emily and her family became a tale of love, adventure, and the beauty of being together.